I buy old records because I'm looking for surprises, music that hasn't made it onto Spotify. And this record certainly hasn't. The 78 caught my eye at a thrift store because it's made by a group called the Imperial Quintet of Lansing. You almost never find old music by Michigan bands. But as I put it on the turntable, I noticed that the first song is called The Fiery Cross and the Veil. This is a Ku Klux Klan record.
Fiercely, reminder that the Ku Klux Klan still haunts the nation.
The first Klan, started after the Civil War, was a terrorist organization. The Klan of the 1920s, when this record was made, was a bit different. Still hateful, sometimes violent, but more like a fraternal organization. And it was run for profit.
To the best of my knowledge, the first time a PR firm was used to spread a social movement. And that firm came up with a recruitment by commission system.
Klan membership swelled to roughly 4 million in the US by the mid-1920s, including 70,000 Michiganders. That's about 1 in every 29 Americans, and a much higher share of native-born whites. Based on a copyright filed on the sheet music, this record was likely made within a few months of the Klan's biggest ever event in Lansing, a mass gathering of 50,000 people on Labor Day weekend, 1924. According to the State Journal, the Imperial Quintet, the band from my record, took the stage after lunch. The record gives no indication of where it was made, but Kyle Barnett, a professor of media studies at Bellarmine University in Kentucky, says one recording studio is a likely candidate: Jeanette Records in Richmond, Indiana. It made some of the first recordings of black, jazz, and blues artists, Louis Armstrong, Jelly Roll Morton, and Charlie Patton among them. But it also had a side business.
And these records were just, small run, one-time print, cash for boxes of records. And so church groups, high schools, local performers would have these printed up. And this is how the Klan was able to release records under their own label, so to speak. Some of the money that the Klan paid for those recordings to be printed up actually went into the funding of some of jazz's foundational recordings.
I found the names of the men in the Imperial Quintet. What's striking about them is how ordinary they are, how their passion for a hateful organization didn't seem to alienate them from their community. As for the record itself, I'll be donating it to the Historical Society of Greater Lansing, because our mistakes are worth remembering.